Did you know that some of the most popular seafoods in America could quietly be destroying your joints, spiking your cholesterol, and aging your body faster than you realize? If you're over 60, there are 4 seafoods you should never touch again, and 4 marine superfoods you should be eating weekly. If you want stronger joints, better energy, and even smoother skin. Most seniors think seafood is the healthiest thing on their plate. But the truth? Some of these so-called healthy choices are silent triggers for inflammation, high blood pressure, and arthritis flare-ups. Today we reveal the 4 worst seafoods to avoid, followed by 4 of the most healing, science-backed marine foods you should eat instead. And no, this isn't opinion. We've gathered studies, nutrition reports, and peer-reviewed science, all linked below in the description. But first, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? We read and reply to every comment, and we'd love to hear your story. Now let's dive in, starting with seafood number 4 on the Never Touch Again list. Seafood. 4. Tilapia. Tilapia may be one of the most commonly eaten fish in the US, but it's also one of the worst for seniors. Why? Because most tilapia is farm-raised, often in heavily polluted waters in China or Southeast Asia. These farms pump tilapia with growth hormones, antibiotics, and low-quality feed, including animal waste. A 2020 study published in Environmental Science and Pollution Research found high levels of dioxins, mercury, and even formaldehyde in imported farm tilapia. But the real danger for seniors? Tilapia has more omega-6 fatty acids than omega-3s, and that imbalance fuels inflammation, especially in your joints. So if you're eating tilapia thinking it's a healthy choice, think again. It could be adding fuel to the fire of arthritis, heart strain, and metabolic slowdown. Seafood. 3. Swai pangasius. Swai, also known as pangasius, is a cheap white fish you'll often see in frozen packets or served in restaurants as catfish. But here's the truth. Swai is one of the most contaminated fish on the global market. It's often raised in unregulated ponds where the water is full of industrial toxins. Worse? Swai is typically treated with tripolyphosphate, a chemical preservative linked to kidney strain and phosphate overload, especially dangerous for aging kidneys. A report by the Journal of Toxicology in 2019 showed that over 70% of Swai samples tested had detectable antibiotic residues, banned pesticides, and bacterial contamination. For seniors whose kidneys, liver, and detox systems are already slowing down, this fish is a toxic trap. Avoid it at all costs. Seafood 2. Canned tuna. High mercury types tuna might seem like a convenient protein, but if you're over 60, you have to be extremely careful about the type of tuna you eat. Albacore and yellowfin tuna are very high in mercury, and mercury is a neurotoxin, meaning it can damage your brain, memory, and coordination. A study in Environmental Health Perspectives found that seniors with the highest blood mercury levels had a 56% higher risk of cognitive decline over 5 years. And here's the problem. Your body doesn't eliminate mercury easily. It builds up, especially in the brain and kidneys, where it can trigger memory loss, tremors, fatigue, and even numbness in the limbs. Stick to light tuna, and only once in a while. Or better yet, skip it completely. Seafood 1. Shrimp farm-raised. Shrimp may be tasty, but for seniors, it's one of the most deceptive and dangerous seafoods on the menu. Why? A 2022 study in food control found that over 40% of frozen shrimp samples tested positive for residual antibiotics banned in the US. If your joints are aching, your blood pressure is up, or your stomach's acting funny, your shrimp habit could be part of the problem. The 4 best seafoods you should eat over 60. Seafood. 4. Sea cucumber. It might look strange, but sea cucumber is one of the most powerful joint-healing foods on Earth. A study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences showed that daily sea cucumber extract reduced joint pain by 35% in just 12 weeks. Cook it slowly in broth or soups, and your joints will thank you. Seafood. 3. Green-lipped mussels. These mussels from New Zealand are a game changer for anyone with stiff knees, sore hips, or limited mobility. Why? They contain a rare omega-3 fatty acid called ETA, which blocks joint inflammation better than fish oil. In a 2020 nutrient study, seniors who took green-lipped mussel extract saw. Plus, they're rich in zinc, iodine, and selenium, all of which are essential for energy, thyroid, and immune support after 60. Seafood 2. Oysters. Oysters aren't just a delicacy, they're nature's multivitamin in a shell. They contain, a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that 40% of adults over 60 were zinc deficient, and most didn't even know it. Just 3-4 oysters a week can transform your energy, recovery, and even cognitive clarity. Seafood 1. Sea moss. Yes, sea moss, also called Irish moss, isn't a fish at all. It's a sea vegetable, but it's the most complete restorative marine food for seniors. It contains, a 2022 study in marine drugs found that seniors who consumed sea moss daily had blended into smoothies, soups, or teas, and feel the difference. So now you know, if you're over 60, not all seafood is your friend. Tilapia, swai, tuna, and shrimp may be secretly triggering inflammation, cognitive decline, and poor recovery. But sea cucumber, green-lipped mussels, oysters, and sea moss? They can help restore your strength from the inside out. Which seafood surprised you the most today? Have you ever tried sea moss or green-lipped mussels? Tell us in the comments. We're replying to everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another senior health tip backed by real science. We'll see you in the next one.